My people, good morning. What's the word? Out here at work, want to come tap in. We're gonna be doing this more often, but just wanted to get into the psychology of, being a business owner, construction, leadership, communication. There's a lot that goes into construction that's more than just knowing, the process or the order and flow. You have to really know humans, really communicate well, really have respect, really have trust, really have to have high standards, and learn how to communicate those standards in a way that'll be advantageous and not adversary to the goal. So that's something that I try to focus on, just like, how I'm talking to people, garnering that respect, that trust. One of the most important things that I'm learning is just like having a detailed plan, having the scope, and everybody be on the same page. Site logistics, having the right material with the right crew at the right place at the right time, with a detailed plan, having somebody who represents. So I think in the past I was doing it wrong because my main goal was to have a project manager on site, but project manager is really only going to be on site once or twice a week. So on them days where the project manager is not on site, anything could be happening. So I kind of switched over to the site operations manager. Like having more of a importance on somebody being there every day to be over the subs, to make sure the site is clean, to make sure everybody's working safe, to see their plan, to see what they're doing for the day, like on a daily basis. And I think the importance of that is, these subs, or we call them trade partners, they have their own companies and they have their own other stuff to worry about. Not saying that they'll disrespect your site, but the only way to make sure everything is going the way it's supposed to be is to have representation of your company there. So since I'm personally not available to be there, I'm basically cloning myself into all of these other roles, teaching them everything I know, getting them trained up, getting them the experience, getting them on site, and to have all of these same qualities and expectations and communicating properly, setting the standard, keeping a safe site, a clean site every day, having a checklist, just making sure everything flows well. And how I really go through life is just a brick at a time. So the easiest way to eat an elephant is one bite at a time. Build a wall is one brick at a time. To do a project is one day at a time. It's 1 hour at a time. It's one task at a time. But how you do one thing is how you do everything. So the more that we're really buying into doing everything as best as we can, so we can really stacking those days, stacking those hours. On our site, we pretty much work 8 to 12, and then we have a lunch, then we work 1 to 5. So that 8 to 12, each shift, let's just try to have the best shift that we can have every single day. What does that look like? That means having all the tasks laid out for what we're about to do, knowing how to do it safely, having a lead foreman who has more experience, break it down to the laborers to make sure they're doing it safely, efficiently, cleaning up after themselves. And at that noon, we check in. What was done? Any problems? Okay, cool. We go eat, come back, same thing. Now we done had a great day. We had a great shift. Now we have another great shift. That means we have a great day. We stacked 5 of those in a row. Okay, we had a great week. Now we stacked those 4 weeks. We had a great month. And we just are able to, get this positive momentum, positive, just flow and trajectory of what we're doing. And that's kind of like what we're looking for on every site.